Okay, we're back for round number 2 against. Oh, it's Raleigh again. He was the guy who was playing the really bad Ruthless Wanderers deck. Maybe he's improved since then. So let's go ahead and play Patron in the side lane because we definitely want to level the Patron. It's the best card I have in my deck, and I have a chance to draw whatchamacallit, Infernal Visage. Probably just gonna jam both Gloom Reaper Witches. I think it's a little higher upside than the Warhound Raider, since I want to be I have a leveled Patron anyway, and this Gloom Reaper Witch is only slightly smaller than Warhound Raider. Warhound Raider is definitely a better card, but I think Gloom Reaper Witch is a little better in my deck. I can also play Organ Harvester, but I don't know how aggressive he's gonna be. Maybe if he's Utera, I play Organ Harvester just so I have an out to Spring Dryad. The last time I played Organ Harvester though, my opponent Gemhide Bashered it, and the Gemhide Basher lives because it's only it's a 5/3 and this only has 2 power. Yeah, so I'm definitely playing the Organ Harvester. That way I just don't have to deal with it. And Gloomberg, which is actually a really good level against Utera decks, because they play Grove Matriarchs, case in point, and typically leaves seedlings behind. So Gloomreaper Witch just picks those off for free. I'll play Organ Harvester to kill his Spring Dryad. It's actually the only card in my hand that trades with Spring Dryad. I drew Warhound Cursor, which kills his Grove Matriarch. This kills Spring Dryad, and then I'll see what he plays and be able to deal with his board accordingly. I'm definitely leveling Blightwalker this turn, so I'm probably going to play Blightwalker Zombie Titan, or maybe Blightwalker Rotfiend, because Blightwalker is a really, really good level against Spring Dryad decks, even if I have a lot of control as I have with the Patron of Tarsus. Blightwalker will always kill Spring Dryad, and sometimes it even lives. Especially at rank 3, because it's got 17 toughness, and Spring Dryad typically only gets to like a 12 or 15. Okay, the Demon Watcher kills my Warhound Cursor, but everything kills my Warhound Cursor, so I'm not too concerned about that. And this card is not very good. I wouldn't level this. This card's actually good. I like having this card, but it's really poor. It levels really poorly. So we play Blightwalker here, kill this guy, play Warhound Cursor, kill this guy, activate my Organ Harvester to kill a Spring Dryad. Oh, that was stupid. I should have killed his 4/7. Whatever. I'm not thinking. It's just very sloppy play. And he also ruins my formation, so it was just not good play all around. I guess I can put Rite of the Grimgaunt on it. It's kind of dubious, but it might be my. I'll probably level Cold a Week and play Deathseeker. Cold a Week, not the best spell, but I have patrons in my deck to make it better. And it's just a decent card. Like if you level it, it kills 8 power creatures, which Spring Dryad's an 8 power creature at rank 2. Like it's a 6/6 and he plays 1 creature and it's like got 8 power now. So you can call it. And that's the card I'm most afraid of, right? Because other than Spring Dryad, the cards he's played so far have not been very impressive. There's Grove Matriarch, which also dies to Cold a Week, and that's it. So I just cull whatever card he plays here. Like if he plays a 4 or less power creature, that's got 5 power. It doesn't even kill my Zombie Titan. What is this block? Oh right, it's Raleigh. He doesn't know he's a new player. Okay. So this explains his plays a little more, but it's still not good. So he just hunting packs up, and I cull his Titan, whatever this card's called. Do I want to Rite of the Grimgaunt here? This gives me, what, 2 things are dying this turn? So that my Blightwalker would actually be a 2/7. Oh, that's actually probably higher upside than Deathseeker. It gives me a little more to do on my turn, too. Lets my Blightwalker hit in for 2 and get more toughness. Levels up my Rite of the Grimgaunt, which is not that important. But Deathseeker doesn't really do anything on this board. And it's going to be hard for him to kill that card. Didn't draw any level 2 cards. That's not too big a deal because I'm on the play. What I can do is play a creature in the mid lane like Frankenbomb or Deathseeker, and then play Scourge Knights to kill both of his hunting packs. He's probably going to kill his... Actually, he's probably going to kill my Zombie Titan this turn, so it's going to be really hard for me to get formation that way. I'll probably have to play Frankenbomb or Demo. Ooh, that's a really strong card. Good thing I leveled Cold a Week. Cold a Week also kills Star Maiden at every rank. And Chiselhearth Archer, which trades with Zombie Titan, because I'm going to play... I think I decided I was going to play Frankenbomb, because it doesn't die to Sorrow Maiden. And I want the pump for my... my Blightwalker. Kill his Chiselhearth Archer to pump my Blightwalker. Go to combat. It's got 5 power, so it can't die to Sorrow Maiden. And then he has to kill the Scourge Knights with his Sorrow Maiden to prevent damage from it. Gloomreaper Witch kills the Sorrow Maidens by itself. Warhound Cursor will kill his Hunting Pack. And then I'll play maybe Plunder Imp to get a little better creatures in my deck. So no big surprise there. This Blightwalker is actually pretty big. Impressively so. There's a Spring Dryad. Can't kill that. Might be able to Scourge Knight it though. Especially if he just plays one creature here and doesn't play like Hunting Pack or something like that. I think Hunting Pack's the only card I've seen that produces multiple creatures, right? Okay, so he doesn't have one. So this Spring Dryad dies to my Scourge Knights. If I want to do that. And I do, because Scourge Knights can't die. And it kills his Spring Dryad. So we'll play Scourge Knights to kill Spring Dryad. Warhound Cursor will trade with the dog over here, and then Gloomreaper Witch will clean up his Sorrow Maiden. My poor Blightwalker does die, but it dealt a lot of damage to him and killed 2 of his creatures, so that's fine. There's the right 2 and a Patron. I'm probably just going to play my level 2 creatures though. Right 2 is great, but I don't really have anything good to put it on right now. No pun intended. And it's going to be a lot better to play Zombie Titan. How many... do I have a level 2 Scourge Knights in my deck? No, okay, I just played 2 Scourge Knights that turn, so I'm hoping to draw Blightwalker and maybe Cold a Week, maybe Organ Harvester, probably Patron. Like one of those 3 cards is what the other card I want to level. Man, I just can't get out my words today. Whew. Okay. So Mr. Raleigh is thinking about his plays. There's a Chiselhearth. It trades, but with the Patron, it's not that great of a trade. Patron gives it -3/-3. I actually killed Brambleaxe Warrior with Patron too. So what I want to do is play... This gets -9. So we'll go play... It dies, right? This is -3. 9 + 3 is 12. So what I can do to maintain formation is play... actually, do I have any Scourge Knights left? Does formation even matter? I don't have any Scourge Knights left. So I want to prevent the damage to my Gloomreaper Witch. So I'll play the Patron pre-combat, shrink his guys, Scourge Knights kills his guy, Gloomreaper Witch kills hers. And then he definitely should have played that in the other order. Chiselhearth Archer really got an extra power if he did that. And then play Zombie Titan. Didn't draw any of the cards I wanted to, but I do have an Infernal Visage and a Grave Pact. So at the very least, I can play Aether Tap Shaman, Infernal Visage, make this a 12/12. I wish there was a messaging system in Soulforge, because I played against this guy twice now, and both times his deck has been full of not very good cards. I didn't know you could scroll through this. I wish I could message him and just like give him some tips. I would totally do that, but like Soulforge has no chat system, so I can't. It's kind of hit and miss. So this trades. He has not played a positive advantage card yet. Necromir, there we go. So that dies, but it's better than he's been doing. I actually think my best play is to Vyrix Embrace his Necroamoeba and then kill it with Gloomreaper Witch. That way he doesn't get an Oozling, and I get to hit him for 10. And my hand's just actually not that good anyway, so this is definitely my best play. My other play was like Aether Tap Shaman, Infernal Visage, in which case I don't get him for 10. I hit him, and then I have a 9/7 in play. So not the worst, but not the best either. If I'm lucky, he plays Sorrow Maiden to... Well, Sorrow Maiden probably blocks the Patron, which would kind of suck, because I don't have a follow-up Patron. But Cold a Week would kill it, and I want to level Cold a Week. I could always just Cold a Week and Vyrix Embrace, but I'm not playing any creatures then, so I don't know how good that's going to be. We'll see what he plays. I wish I had another Grave Pact. I think I have a lot of Death Seekers, but only one Grave Pact. It would have been nice to have like 2 Grave Pacts and two Death Seekers rather than 3 in 1. There's a Stygian Lotus, just a chump blocker. Doesn't really do a whole lot. I don't like this card. Like, okay, there's a Star Maid, so it does block the creature. I'm gonna play Cold Weak instead of Vyric's Embrace because Cold Weak level is significantly better than Vyric's Embrace. And then I'll play Aethertop Shaman. Do I have any leveled abominations in my deck? I just have the Zithian Host, right? Or Zithian Hulk, whatever it's called, Zithian Rocky. And that's not good enough to play. So I'll just play Aethertop Shaman in the side lane. Could have put that not in the side lane. So if I draw my level 3 Zombie Titan here, I'm gonna feel pretty stupid. Thankfully I didn't, so I can just jam Patron, Gloomreaper Witch. Patron kills pretty much everything. It's -6/-6. That's like an entire level 1 creature. And whatever it doesn't kill, I can kill with Gloomreaper Witch. Including Spring Dryad. This kills 7 power creatures. This would be 12 -6 is 6. So I can... Oh, we got this. That's actually really strong. I mean, sort of. It keeps his Spring Dryad alive. It doesn't actually block my creatures because I'm just going to Patron it. And this card is so small that it just dies the Patron. Unfortunate, but yeah, oh well. And I'm just going to ignore the Spring Dryad. There's no reason for me to kill it. I'm really far ahead right now. I'm at 89. I can take a couple hits from Spring Dryad. It's not going to be the end of the world. And if I draw... Well, I didn't draw... I drew Death Seeker, which blocks... Progeny of Zith made block it 3 times. I'm probably going to Rite of the Grimgaunt this Gloomreaper Witch if he doesn't block it. Whatever he doesn't block, I'm Rite of the Grimgaunting. And then I'm probably just going to jam a Death Seeker in front of the Spring Dryad just to block it for a couple turns. Deal 6 damage to it. That's only 1 turn's worth of pump, but with... I could just block that for a very long time. I'm not too worried about it. I wish I had drawn Blightwalker last drink so I could have a level 3 Blightwalker, but I didn't. Okay, what's he got for me? Come on, Mr. Raleigh. He spends a lot of time thinking about his plays. Okay, so he can kill my... He has to kill my Aethertop Shaman, which means I get 3 plays. So now I'm definitely playing Blightwalker, Rite of the Grimgaunting something, maybe the Blightwalker. And then playing Death Seeker. Getting an extra play is super good, especially in rank 3. This doesn't kill my Zombie Titan right away. Because they're regen. So what I'm going to do is Rite of the Grimgaunt my Gloomreaper Witch, play Blightwalker, and play Progeny of Zith. Progeny of Zith actually has the chance to block Spring Dryad 3 times. It definitely can block it twice, but it might be able to block it 3 times. And it gives me an extra trigger for Rite of the Grimgaunt. So now my Gloomreaper Witch is in 1918? 1919, yeah. Because 2 creatures died, the Festering Slime and the Progeny. Kills another creature, gets another +2/+2, and so on and so on. This gives -4/-4, so I can. This is effectively a 12 power creature for the Spring Dryad. My opponent's at 33. It's not looking good for him for sure. I don't know how he deals with all of this. I think he's just dead. You know, his deck is a lot better than last time. Last time he had all Ruthless Wanderers, and this time he only has... He has like a pretty bad Spring Dryad deck, and he leveled the wrong cards. But like, at least it's a Spring Dryad deck. A Spring Dryad deck is significantly better than a Ruthless Wanderers deck. Okay, so there's Demon Web Watchers. I can kill that with Scourge Knight's formation, and then play Zombie Titan. He didn't actually block my other Zombie Titan, but it's so low, I kind of just want to kill it anyway. Okay, so Progeny even blocks the guy again. Actually, this is lethal, right? 25/7. That's way more than 26. So I can just go to combat here and kill him. Good games, Raleigh. I would try to educate you if Soulforge let me, but it doesn't. Oh well. I hope he gets up to speed eventually, because it would suck if he just keeps losing like this. Anyway, that's is that 1-1 I think for me? I actually like this deck a lot. It's just I need to draw the patrons and not stumble, which is a lot harder than it sounds. So we'll try to not stumble and go on to the next round.